welcome back. Last time we made quite some progress. I meditated at the shrine for the first time, and now I have to wait a little bit, and I also want to try and see whether resting at an inn will help, maybe like remove that exhaustion after meditation. And I'm gonna go and check at the shrine again soon, because I would like to do the following today. I'm gonna pick up a little bit of food, and then I want to head over to Jellum, or Jellum, from Britain, which means a little bit of Moongate traveling. On the way there, I'll have to stop at Moonglow, and there I'll pick up some regions for some more spells. And on the way back to Britain, when I go past Trinsic again, I would like to try and meditate again to see if the exhaustion is gone. And what we're going to do in Jellum, I'm going to tell you once we get there. So let us see. First, I'm just going to rest, even though I'm not exactly like low on health or anything. But yeah, so let us donate a little bit of money. And I'm going to give 10 to build up our compassion or sacrifice. I think it's compassion. Let's talk to the innkeeper. Let's rest at the room. Alrighty. So I hope that fixes the problem with the exhaustion. And now we're gonna go through the Moongate on the third phase to Trinsic. In Trinsic, we're gonna go through the second phase to Moonglow, and then the third phase to Yellum, but we're gonna pick up some regions anyway. So it's 3, 2, and then 3 again. So let's head out of here. Oh, maybe shouldn't forget to... there's nothing much I can do here. Let's see. Weaponry, armor. Well, we're gonna pick up some food somewhere else, I guess. So let's go. Off to the Moongate. But first, of course, we're gonna have a little bit of combat going on. Which is not too bad, because there's a little problem that I see coming up, which is gonna be money, because we will need a boatload of money. We're gonna need a ton of money for regions. Also, we're gonna... I really want to get a magic wand for Maria, and that is 5,000 coins. And on top of that, I want to get, you know, the sextant, the navigational instrument, for another 900. And I'm sure I will eventually figure out, once I'm in the dungeons, that I'll need many more regions. So I really could use about like 10,000 bucks or something. And that is gonna be challenging to get that much money, because we'll see how much money I'll get for what I'm doing here right now. But it's not gonna be... I mean, we're still gonna be way off. And there might also be some emergencies. I mean, if I ever need a rest or something, I mean, if I have to stop at the healer, that's 300 gold. Healing I can usually get from Lord British, or I can use my own spells. So the most important things are going to be the magic wand and the regions, and also I could try to get some of the magic armor as well, because there's like magic plate and magic chain, and I'm pretty sure that those could come in handy once I get to the dungeons. So yeah, we're gonna need a lot of money, and we're also gonna need some more XP. There we go. 59 gold. Well, almost there. That's the third phase, right? No, that should be the third phase. Took a little risk there, but it was the right decision. Let me see, how many spells do I have? Oh, don't have any cure spells anymore. Let's see. First spell, cure. Nope, we don't. So I need to pick up garlic and ginseng, that's for sure. I'm going to do that in Moonglow. So we're going to go through the second phase of this Moongate. And the reason why I am not going through to the shrine right away to check on the meditation thing is because I will get poisoned there. And I really would like to avoid that because I don't have any cure spells right now. So I will do that on the way back. Bunch of trolls. And a demon as well. Nice. Once again, I should have gone down. Once again, I really like the fact that once you get to bridges, you get ambushed by trolls. Kind of makes sense. Wow. Dupre is taking quite some damage there. Ah, damn it. Should have moved. That's not too bad. Their attacks. Problem is I keep missing. And if I keep missing like this, it's highly possible that one of my characters will die of old age. And they're really focusing in on Maria. So better hurry it up. But I can always rest. So let's focus on the demon for now. Wow. There is a little bit of AI going on. Seems to be that they focus on the characters with the lowest amount of HP, probably. Come on, let's go in. Okay, so the demon has escaped. And they keep missing Maria. And that's a good thing because I used to play a few turn-based strategy games, more recent ones. And one thing that always bothered me there was that it was when the game really felt unfair, where it felt like your characters kept missing and the enemy characters were like super snipers or something, hitting you every single time. And that kind of felt, I don't know, didn't feel good. So I'm glad to see that actually these characters are missing as well. So let's get that chest. So 37 gold for a bunch of trolls and demons. So hello, Moonglow. So where do we go? We will pick up some food. 25 for only 25 GP. How many packs of 24? Let's get 4. Okay, so next we will check at the inn. get some rest. Yay, fully healed. Morning. And now we're gonna go for a few regions. So first of all, I would like to get some ginseng and some spider silk and some garlic, because ginseng and is going to be used for healing and curing, and spider silk is the other ingredient for healing, and garlic is the other ingredient for curing. So let us transact. Yes. Ginseng. How many would you like? So let's get 15. You pay 80 because we always want to overpay the region vendor, which is going to raise one of our virtues. And if I am not mistaken, that virtue is justice. So we got the ginseng. Now let's get the garlic. That's some expensive garlic. 90 GP. I pay 100. And let us also get some spider silk. That is pretty cheap here, so let's get 20 of them. I pay 65. Now, yes, we're gonna get some more sulfurous ash for 20. And yeah, I'm hearing your advice. Some people have commented and said, you know, write down the vendor prices to make sure that you always get like good prices on them. And I have a list. This time I wanted to come here. Select Pro. I wanted to come here and pick up a bunch of regions because it was on the path, you know, was on the right, was along my route. So that's why I did that. But I will eventually try when it really gets down to buying a bunch of regions for my dungeon exploration and fighting in the dungeons. I will make sure that I'll find the lowest prices that I can. So this time, to get to Yellum or Jellum, we're gonna go through the third phase of the Moon Gate. So let's wait. There we go. Nice. Phase 2. Phase 3. And here is Jellum. Hello. So what are we going to do in Jellum? It has been a while since I've been here. And last we were here last time, there was that little problem that we couldn't open these doors at the inn. Let me just make sure that I save the game before I do any experimentations with like unlocking doors, picklocking them. Because there are 2 characters behind locked doors, and one of them is going to be Joffrey, which is a character that can join us. He's a fighter. And the other one I'm not sure about, but let's check it out. So I'm going to Jimmy lock the door. It's opened. I'm going to talk to this guy. Hello, Joffrey. So what's your job? Lead into battle. I desire to fight again in battle. So apparently he used to, he's not anymore. Let us ask him if he joins us. No. I knew that because I am missing just a few points. Let me see how many I'm missing. Stats for my main character. I'm missing 59 points. So let us open the door, and I think I'll have to unlock that door again once I come back here. But that's going to be okay. I should have enough keys. Okay, that door is open as well. So let us talk to this guy. The mysterious warrior. So what's your name? Lord Robert. Job? I battle for Lord British. Other valiant warrior. Yes. Dodas deserve the rune. Ask Nostro. Okay, so now we have to find Nostro. Where is he? Rune. Hold on, let's ask again. Yes. Valor. Okay. I figured there would be a door we can unlock. Or like a hidden door. So I'm gonna search everything. And hold on. Did he leave the room? I don't think he did. I'm gonna do this again. I'm gonna search. Ha ha! Yeah, I should have seen that. Search, search. Oh, there's another. Yes. And let me guess, I'm gonna need the blink rune, right? The blink spell. So, hold on a second, I'm gonna look up what I'm gonna need for the blink spell and hope I can learn it already. And we're back. I'm gonna need Mandrake Root and Blood Moss, and I hope the vendor has these. And then I can try to mix a blink spell. So, let us see. Yeah, that's healing. Run by the store, right? Oh, I'm yellow. Right. Forget about that part. So, let me see if we got the regions for that anyway. Mix regions for spell. Blink. Blood Moss I have. Mandrake Root I don't. And I am not sure whether the vendor had it. So we'll have to take another little detour, which is kind of silly. Because I hope I'm not gonna miss that region. So 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Let's see if we get another troll fight. Nope. Let's see if we can get some Mandrake Root here. For some reason, now I have that very, very old the Purple song of the same title, Mandrake Root, stuck in my head. Which kind of fits because I think around the time that I played these games, I started listening to all that classic rock stuff like Led Zeppelin, Deep Purple and stuff. Come on. And tuck. Damn it. He doesn't have Mandrake Root. So, this is kind of difficult because that means that I have to go elsewhere, either Buccaneer's Den or Skara Brae to pick up some Mandrake Root. How inconvenient. And without it, I will not be able to get across that water in that secret tunnel. And I need some blink spells anyway. So I would even need to take my boat and go back to Buccaneer's Den, pick up a bunch of Mandrake Root, or try to go to Skara Brae. Actually, you know what? I am going to look it up. So I'll be right back. And there we go. And there's more bad news because I just learned that Nightshade and Mandrake Root, and I totally forgot about that, have to be found. And I looked it up. It says search during 2 new moons, search at DCLG or DGLG, which are coordinates that I can find with the sextant that I have to buy and use for navigation. So that means I will have if I really want to do this correctly, I have to get the sextant for 900 gold and then find these locations, pick up Mandrake Root to have enough stuff for the blink spell, and then I can make it through that tunnel over the water. So yeah, okay. So let's see whether things will go a little better when we go back to the shrine. So let us go back to the Moongate. Let's go through the... No, let's first fight. And then we'll go through the second phase in order to get to Britain. Then we go back to Trinsic and try and see whether we can meditate again. That's kind of a bummer because I was all excited because, you know, I unlocked those doors. I found the that secret pathway, and I figured, wow, how awesome. Now I probably get another rune or any other secret. But in order to cross that little, you know, ditch of water, I guess, that little pond, I actually have to have a spell, and that spell has an exotic ingredient, and it's weird. No, it's actually not weird that I forgot about the thing that you have to actually find these two regions, because in Ultima Online, which I keep referring to because it's the Ultima game I played the most, these regions, you could find them. I don't remember how hard it was to find them, but just like all the other regions, they would grow in nature and you could just pick them up. And so they weren't anything special regarding getting them. So maybe that's why I forgot, or rather why I forced myself to forget that it's a bit more complicated to get those two regions. But we'll get there. And there still is also a lot of other stuff to do still. And yeah, I just don't remember how much of these stuff, like Nightshade and Mandrake Root, you get to loot at those locations. Because I think I'm gonna need a lot of it. That blink spell sounds kind of handy. And of course there are other spells as well that require these regions. So hopefully there will be plenty of that. Okay, so let me get the chest. Second phase of the Moongate. And you saw how much the regions set me back. So I think the grindy part is coming up, where I really have to grind some money. But I will probably do that, you know, not in the video. I'm not going to record that whole thing. I did the same thing in Ultima 1, where when I was grinding the dungeons for enough food, for spaceship fuel, which sounds really bizarre, I did that while listening to an audiobook or a podcast or something, because that's really not something I think you would like to see or hear, because that's going to be really repetitive. But so far, if you'd like me to give you a little, I don't know, status update, I'm still really enjoying the game. I mean, stuff like this where, you know, I need a certain spell in order to explore a little further, and to get that spell, I have to find a really rare or like a hard to get ingredient. If it was like a quest item that was hard to get, maybe I would feel different about it. But right now it feels a little, I don't know, like artificial difficulty or something. But then again, I really don't mind. I mean, I'm cutting these games a lot of slack, because we should not forget how old they are and what other games from that era look like. So I'm fine. How do I handle this? Okay, I'm gonna keep him here. I'm gonna move him up. Let Maria hit him. And let's try to flank the guys. Yeah, the guy's fleeing, apparently. Better for him. Have to be careful not to leave the map accidentally. Okay, so let's hope the moon gate will open soon. Second phase, as I said. But there's never an attack before that. But it's only one of them. And since I still need experience, that's gonna be fine. Wow, those Ettins, I mean, if you see them in other games, especially in like Ultima IV, those are really, really big dudes. So I sometimes wonder how you miss those kind of guys. Okay, first phase. Second phase, and I should be back in Britain. So let's heal up real quick. And maybe, I don't think anyone can level right now. But let's pay a visit to Lord British anyway. And then we'll do another trip to the shrine near Trinsic. Let's talk to him. Yay, Maria leveled up. Shamino leveled up. Wow. Cool. Well, nope. And that sound didn't make it better, really. That's it. Cool, 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 cool. So how about me now? Yeah, still 47 XP points. If I would find a rune or anything, that was another thing that I was hoping for, that if I would find the rune, and I'm pretty sure it's in that hidden hallway that I found where I have to cross the water. If I could find another rune, that would be, I think, 100 XP right away. So yeah, we're gonna go for Trinsic now. I'm gonna have to mix some spells. Yes. Okay, so let's mix Cure, BC, and another one, BC. Okay, so we've got some Cure spells, because we will get poisoned here. And there's our shrine. So, let us meditate here. Hold on a sec. Gotta look it up just to make sure that I don't type anything else in. Nothing wrong. It was Zoom, right? Yes, SUMM. And that's honor. 2 cycles this time. And then I think after another break, I have to go back and do another one for 1 cycle. And if I read correctly, I didn't find concrete information like a statement from the developers or anything, but some player wrote on a really old forum post that if you sleep at an inn, it should reset the exhaustion after meditation. So, yeah. And once again, Zoom. Thou art granted a vision. To strive first a non-evil being is by no means an honorable deed. Yeah, I haven't. The only time I attacked something was when it was, I think I reloaded a save. I attacked that bull in one of the towns, I think in Scarabray, and then the guards attacked me, so I reset. Alrighty. So, got 3 poison characters. So let us heal our main guy. Let us heal Dupre. And let us heal Maria. It was C3, C4, 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 yeah. Alrighty, so there's... Should I try this? No. I'm gonna go back to Britain now. Am I? Should I? Yeah, I should. Because I'm gonna end this little adventure for now. And I'll be back soon. And then, we'll have some more exploration to do. And I probably will have to do some farming in between. And then hopefully we can get to the next room. Not sure how hard it will be to get to those regions. What will be, what awaits me there. But I'll figure it out. Will the Ark get to me? Yes, he will, of course. I should look up whether that meditation got me any XP. I would be surprised if it did. But we'll see about that. That would be nice, because then I can conclude this episode by leveling up once more. I'm so glad there's no friendly fire in here. By the way, seeing these orcs and, talking about like some RPG systems and leveling and XP and mages and druids and stuff like that, I will have something coming up on my channel pretty soon, which is related to Dungeons and Dragons, actually. Should be up in a little while, and you'll see what it's going to be about, and I hope you'll enjoy it, and maybe you'll watch that too. But of course, I will stick to my Ultima playthroughs as well. I know there's still so much to do in this, and that's amazing because, it's been quite a few episodes already, and I don't think I'm even halfway through this game yet, because still missing... Did I just miss that? I did. Awesome, because I was talking. Well, I still have to do a lot of stuff. I mean, there's more virtues to raise. There's more stuff to explore. I have to go to the dungeons. There's a lot of stuff I have to get. There's probably some grinding to do. And after we get that avatar status, there's something else we have to do at the end, which is going to be kind of exhausting. And I do remember, I mean, a lot of people have commented on this game, quite a few, and said, ooh, it took me so and so long. It took me like weeks, months, years to actually finish this game. And of course, that also had to do with the fact that, it was really, back then you couldn't look up anything on the web or something because there was no web. I talked before about like stuff like walkthroughs. You could get some walkthroughs by looking at video game magazines, but you really had to be lucky to actually find an issue with the walkthrough you were looking for, or you had to be lucky for the magazine to actually do a walkthrough on the game you cared about. And then it also was like a question of money, because there's always like question whether you had enough allowance to buy those magazines. And of course there was some other stuff. You could like write to some of these old magazines and ask for advice, and maybe another reader of the magazine would reply to you and tell you like how to figure something out. But it was really more difficult, of course. And I know there were also some help hotlines for certain games, but a lot of that stuff was through experimentation. And I do remember when I was a game that me and a lot of my friends from school really liked was Zack McCracken and the Alien Mindbenders by Lucasfilm Games. It's a really funny game, actually. And that wasn't really that long, but it was kind of quirky and weird. And we didn't finish that game in such a long time because there was one thing we just couldn't find and we didn't know how. And then eventually, hold on, focus here on the Moongate phase, 2, 3. Eventually, I found the magazine with a walkthrough and it gave me the hint I was looking for, and we were actually really, really close to finding that item. It was just that there was a labyrinth with hardly any light, and we just, all of us, kept missing the important door where, you know, the item was. So when we had that, it was easy to solve the game, but it was more difficult with these kind of games. So I understand why it took longer back then. I try not to spoil myself too much. I try not to look up too much stuff because I would have figured most of this out by myself, and also with your help because a lot of you have been commenting. And there still is a lot to do, and it's amazing that this little old game is that big. I mean, not map-wise, but there's a lot of content. It's just, I'll have to see how hard it will be to get the ingredients for that blink spell. I'll find it out. So, thank you for watching. Hope you'll join me again next time. Thank you for commenting and for being there. And the shout out today goes out to Generous, whom I haven't mentioned yet, who keeps writing a lot of comments and giving advice and like recommendations. I'm really grateful for that. So thank you guys for being there, and have a good day, and talk to you next time. Fare thee well.